Okay, making this video for guys in the custom cats program. Just giving you my final thought after test cutting roughly around 15 mats, some tatami omote, some waras, and you'll see the video that I edited with this video. Basically comes down to it, this particular sword is definitely not made for like single mat trick cutting. For traditional techniques, I think it's okay. It's not a big deal, but for like real fancy stuff like triple cuts or different diagonal or horizontal type of cutting, this could be a challenge mainly due to the length of the handle and the weight of the blade. It's a T10 construction, so obviously it's a little bit heavier than your conventional blades. Cutting multiple mats, this one is not an issue. Cut triple mat tatami omote is not an issue at all. I didn't hardly even really trying to sharpen the thing, so it still went through like pretty much like butter. I kind of got a little greedy there, and I was trying to do a double cut on the triple mat. That was stupid. But I kind of screwed up. But then I cut it again. Just doing diagonal cuts, no issues. If I have a little more time, I would say roughly if I practice for a couple of months with this sword, I think I'll get pretty good with it. It just I'm not used to the Tsuka. I mean, I used to because I used to cut with the Musashi XL and it was a 14, but the XL has the XL geometry, and then I modified the geometry on it also by putting zero bevel edge on it and extremely sharpen it, so it was cutting pretty easy. This, however, is a traditional blade with only a 3.2 centimeter wide, and then goes up to 2.6, and the thickness obviously is double the thickness of a XL. So this is definitely not for trick cutting on mats. So I want to make this clear. Mainly, I know that I started off doing wing gliders and they were just trick mats cutters, but this is not. This is a traditional blade. I say I would say it's battle ready, but you know what? We got to get Mark to look at it and test cut with some bamboos. If we pass those minor tests, I think it'd be all right. But yeah, so far I'm really loving this sword. I don't know, it just feeds off a good essence on it, and then obviously with the ray skin saya with the horn and everything, it just feels great. Goes in and out of the saya, cutting everything feels great. Just takes a little bit time to get used to once you get the sword. But once you get used to it, it's a hell of a cutter. For big mats and big targets. That's about it. If you got any questions, PM me or whatever.